Morning, it's the 11th of the 6th of June 2022. Might be in about a month since I last filmed. So I've been on Chuckling Goats, which is a kefir, now for maybe 2.5 to 3 months. It started off well, and my store was really good. I still need to go to the gym every day, but it was helping. And then I think it's probably waned a little bit. On top of that, I've also started taking sodium butyrate. Butyrate is a postbiotic, which basically, if your bacteria give off, I think as a byproduct of what they do in your stomach, whether it's through the probiotics you take or the natural bacteria you've got in your stomach, not your stomach, your large intestine. So, rather than trying to randomly just put some random probiotics in to try and solve a massive problem, cut that out and just go straight to what the bacteria are actually doing that's helpful, which is in part producing butyrate, which helps leaky gut. So it can help, theoretically can help shore up the lining, tighten the gaps between the epithelial cells around your gut lining. So if you have a leaky gut or a high intestinal permeability, the theory is that it'll tighten those junctions up, and there's lots of other positive things as well. So again, when I started taking that, positive things, but I mean, I think last weekend was tricky. It was a Jubilee weekend. I just did what I wanted, to be honest, to a point. I didn't have like loads of gluten or anything, but I did have, I had a McDonald's the last day of the week, which I think was Wednesday night, and then maybe on the Saturday morning I had like McDonald's breakfast. On one day I had 2 lots of ice cream, so I went for a drive with my girlfriend, stopped at one place for ice cream in the morning and then another in the afternoon. Then I went for some drinks with my friend on the Saturday night. We had some incredibly sugary cocktails. I had 1 pint of beer, and then I switched to cocktails. But yeah, I think a combination of those things. We went to a pub for lunch, and I had some gnocchi, which probably had some gluten in it, and then that was with a cream sauce, so lots of dairy. So that absolutely has ruined me for this week. I'm just, I don't know a way out of this now. I don't know what we're in, 12 years in, 13 years in, and I just wake up and I feel like I wish I was dead. It's just, my brain doesn't work. I have to push it. I'm sat in my car waiting to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym in the slightest. I need to speak to my neighbour about paying for the fence. I need to meet the neighbours over the road, and I've been putting it off for the last 8 months, because my brain doesn't function properly, and I want to be chatty, and I have to really push my brain to think. Even having this conversation, I'm really pushing it, and I'm just sick of pushing it. So yeah, when my girlfriend looks at me, I don't know if she can tell, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel really down. Suicidal usually, I guess, relates to depression. I don't know if I feel depressed. I've had enough of not being able to solve this problem, and it's just I think it's quite a rational point of view. 12, 13 years of feeling, it's like, for a normal person living with the worst hangover you've ever had for the last 13 years and not really getting much of a break. It's just, you just feel like you want a break from that. So when I get into this mode, my thought process is just ever more extreme. So I start to think of keto again. I start to think of, okay, so I need to take the bowel prep, or could try the bowel prep that I've taken before having a coloscopy, which is basically heavy duty forgotten the word, but the word for laxatives, heavy duty laxatives. So magnesium citrate helps. Another one of the pro bowel prep things didn't help at all, but magnesium citrate can, so it just flushes out your system. So if there's any bacterial issues, feel better temporarily. You still drain because you're not eating proper food, and then as soon as you start eating again, the problems comes back. So, but you know, it might be worth doing for half a day just to feel a little bit better. I mean, the process of taking strong laxatives isn't that nice, but yeah. So I stopped taking VSL3 maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Switched to chuckling goat kefir, and then topped it up with butyrate, and then alongside that I take vitamin D, omega-3, zinc. I'm also starting. I've been taking 0.5 milligrams of Pidzoel. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's a medication a neurologist suggested to try and help with tension headaches, but he said it needs increasing if it doesn't do anything. I haven't been able to get a GP appointment for love no other, whatever the phrase is for that. So I think the general consensus is I'm just feeling really down and shit. So if you've got any thoughts about how to sort this out, then try me. I don't know how much more of this I can take. So speak to you soon. Bye.